I'd like to introduce you to one of our newest tools, the Saddle T-Square, which is also one of my favorite one-time tools. Except now it isn't a one-time tool anymore. We're now able to machine these on a regular basis, so you can order them whenever you need them. The Saddle T-Square is similar to a traditional square, and we make a bunch of those. This is the 851, and it also has some similarities to the pocket T-Square. The difference is that it's machined out of a single block of aluminum. This 2-pound block of aluminum turns into actually an 8-inch one of these. But it's really, really good at a few things. First off, if you take a look at the design, you'll notice that the edges are beveled down to the work surface. And that brings the inch scale markings down to your workpiece. And what that does is eliminate parallax. And then also, which may not be as obvious, but the blade is exactly the same width as the fence is long. So this whole edge is what's called coplanar. And that makes it very easy for me to mark not just the surface of my board, but the edge as well. So in one fell swoop, boom, I've got a mark on 2 perpendicular faces. So now if I take it to the chop saw and for some reason I have to flip it over, I can still see this mark on my side. The other really useful thing are the holes. Let's just take a simple task. Say I wanted to mark a line 1 inch from the edge on this board. I could take a tape measure, put a mark here, put another mark down here, and then use a straight edge, try to eyeball the two together, and keep it from moving, and then draw my line. It's a whole lot easier to take that pencil, stick it in the 1-inch hole, and just scribe a line perfectly parallel to the edge. But check this out. Say I need another line 1/4 of an inch away from that one. I can do that in just seconds without having to reach for my tape measure or a straight edge again. And you can just keep doing that. Every 32nd of an inch, that's the spacing in the holes for the inch versions, or every millimeter for the metric versions. Now you might be thinking, how precise can that be? That hole, the 1 millimeter hole, is bigger than my pencil lead. Let me explain why that really doesn't make any difference. Pretend that this circle is my 1 millimeter diameter hole, and the pencil lead is smaller. So you think, well, it could bounce around in there. Well, not really. The 1 millimeter hole, say, is traveling in that direction. That's just naturally going to force the pencil lead in this direction and force it to end up in the top dead center of this arc. So whether the pencil lead's a 1/2 millimeter or 0.7 millimeter, it really doesn't matter. As you start scribing, you're going to end up exactly in the center of this hole. The one I've been playing with here, which is my favorite one, is what I keep in my apron. It's a 4-inch size. We also make a 6-inch, 8-inch, and 12-inch. You can just buy the one that you need. You can buy a couple, you can buy all 4, it doesn't matter. We have a new storage system for them also. This is the Saddle T racket. Keeps them handy, keeps it in sight, and yet out of the way so they don't get damaged. They're also available in cases. This is a case that's molded here in Ohio. It's foam lined, protecting all of your squares. And if you use the sustainer system, it's also available in a sustainer case. Again, this is one of my favorite tools that we use in the shop. I'm glad that we're now able to offer it as a permanent product. Thanks for watching.